Hey everyone, welcome back to Button and Brick and welcome back to the Modern Expo Center in Planet Coaster 2. Today, we're continuing our journey into the Performing Arts Center. Last time we started laying the foundation for this ambitious new project. Check out the monorail coming through. And since then, been tinkering around a little bit just a little bit. And today we're going to take another big step forward, right? Because yes, we are going to do it. We're going to not just have a performing arts center that is just a performing arts center to say it, but this is going to be an attraction where the guests will be able to experience an innovative system. We're going to start to figure out how it goes into place, and then work on the Performing Arts Center and surrounding space. And there's still a lot to figure out with this project, but let me show you around of what we've been doing since we last met. And you can catch up on the prior stream if you want to see how we got here from the ground up. We'll get everything started, and let's just zoom out so we can have some context about what we're working here with the Performing Arts Center. We're all the way back on the other side of the park now. Into a wall, right? And you can see from all the way from the other side of these hey. Oh well, I'm gonna have to get into that. Welcome to the stream. So, part 12. Whew. Seems like yesterday we were at part 1. So, before we head on back, let's just... we got a lighting package up on these front concrete, and I added it to the back too. Might be too much in the back or the front, I'm not sure. Kind of like just the plain concrete too, but be not trying to overcomplicate things here. That's for sure. So we did figure out. Just tell them to slow down and let's work with what's there. All right. So I grabbed some beams. I really didn't want to overly have to customize stuff, but I did get the kind of the glass fence thing going on, and just copied it a bunch, and it really looks a lot better inside too. You know, it's really neat. When this light does that, and you can see Performing Arts shadowed on the wall, that's pretty cool. I do have DLCs now. Well, I did have when I originally got the game, early when it came out, like whatever the extra packs that were there. But I do have one, and that's what we're going to be installing in here. So let's see. Let me check, make sure my chat's going out. Hello. All right. We're on. Let's do this. No, I don't have the parades pack. So, as we come through, you have your monorail station is up on this top level here. Yeah. And we add that. I still have one rail of other fence there. Otherwise, the guests work to flow down through here, under the monorail, and then they're into the hall here, where there's bathrooms, something to eat. We're going to put benches and some other stuff. And the back is all glass like this here. I don't know how that's going to change, because what's going to go here is going to be really the main event. And then we get to spend not as much time just boxing it all in, but going back and starting to, don't put any TVs. I will do my best. That said, there's perfect use case to actually put TVs with the characters on them, because it could be like they're in a play or in the theater or whatever. I think as long as they're far enough away from each other, we can't like see the other one that's in there, that's on the floor. So, yeah, this really is pretty epic. I did have to move the walls out a little bit, and yeah, just this amber glass. It's actually yellow, but it looks kind of like a light amber when it's the opacity is pretty low, and it gives some warmth to it. All right. But I figured, like, with this thing, we're still kind of just getting started. Like, let's get into kind of into a phase 2. So, can you build a stage? We don't need to build a stage, because what we're going to do, let's see, I think it's in flat rise, is we're going to install the flying theater as an attraction in place of where we would have to no way it's that like a perfect size, meticulously like copy like 1,000 seats in a theater, just to like build like a theater that nobody can really go do anything in. There's a purpose for people to come to this building, and a purpose for people to hopefully leave in a monorail, and then that would be cool. I know it was a mind-blowing idea that pushed me to get the DLC for the one thing probably that I would say I wouldn't have got the DLC for or not, because if you just, I'm limited on PlayStation 2. Like, I have no idea what the we're gonna get. Like, we just gonna have to watch an advertisement for the store in there or something? So I think, or I hope there's something more scenic. So let's just drop this in, and then we're gonna have to, I don't know where I guess we can put exits and exit, and then we'll move this closer, either right to here to the edge, or we have a further queue. I don't know. I just want to see what, it's crazy that it's like the size is beyond perfect for what we need. Let's check this thing out. It's perfect. Do we do two of them for capacity? I don't know. I think aesthetically, if we did two, then you end up having to come out more. I like the idea that it's high and then narrow and then pushes back. Um, oh, this is going to be fun. All right. And I like Soren, so. All right, I want to check out the images, but I'm gonna hold for now. First thing, let's do this is um, this. Everything else we normally white out. This we're gonna. There's 3 different movies. Oh, ah. Then maybe we do 3. Maybe we do 1 and we can expand to 3. Maybe. You know, like, if you go to, like, a museum, there's, what's it called? They have, like, showings of some different movies or like planetarium, and they're like different shows, so maybe we can schedule them through the day. Like, I don't know. That's kind of. Now we're just checking out. Okay, all right, so. All right, this is interesting. This is it's pretty neat. Very, very clunky, but like the real ride system kind of just looks like that. It's just super dark inside. No, not all white for a theater. I mean, look, it's kind of we kind of already have a stage here. Dun 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 dun. Quite authentic. All right. Oh, is it 3? See, that's what I wasn't sure. I have no idea. I have 2 there. Is it 3 ways they get in? Yeah, like I'm just thinking maybe we do add some to it, but I wanted to black everything out because it needs to be dark, like just dark. Maybe we do something, an accent, like if you can with the this color, right, like that amber. Okay. Another thing is that's sitting on that floor. This is sitting up 1. We need to add in path in this room and this room and then down the stairs. And then we would be able to figure out exactly where this goes. I'm just curious what the flow of, because I'm building a white building. Partly, yeah. But not around where this part would be. This has to be completely dark, right? I was thinking about that. We could check that out. It's a great idea. That's the only thing that truly blacks something out. I wish they had non-star star panels, because then that would be. This is a pretty big space up here, right? So those will go up, delaying the equally gratification by not turning the thing on, but. How is this? See, we could do. I mean, it's exit and entrance, right? So we could do this, build it in, and then they can disperse however they want, and then come back out there. I don't know if that's the exact place anyway, might have to move it, but if we did that, right, and then just have like a short tunnel, maybe just a one or two, maybe bring this up, maybe it's just from here to here. No queue, yeah, no queue entrances, yeah, like some. Well, see, we'll have to see how everybody aggregates. If anything, I wanted to mirror what we're doing for the wheel, which is something that, something clean for it. All right, this should be a relatively easy area to lay path down on. Let's go, and then we can, yeah, I want to be able to, okay. And then we'll make the path invisible. Is there not one? There's not one in the game, but I know there's probably a ton of awesome ones on the workshop. I might have downloaded one a while ago. I was working on like this pier thing. Well, we're just laying the flooring down here in our performing arts center. Okay, and let's lay it all out, and then we'll make it invisible, and that way. Oh, let's just do another. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, right there. Whoa. Yeah, we'll have to do that like that one too. Okay. So. Whoops. Let's get those to draw tool. And I have some tricks up my sleeve. Tricks up my sleeve. Come on. And we're not worried about the railings and stuff. All that's going to disappear. still need to move some, like, but we should just go in there with like one of these things. Right, and then ever so. It doesn't have to be like super perfect, really. Whoa, no, I don't want that. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's clean this up. Off. Off. Ah. Satisfaction. Wait a second. Okay. All right. If you're along for the ride, we are building out a performing arts center at our modern Expo center. Okay. Now that this floor is in, that will make it easy for us to continue that forward. It is much cleaner. This might align, maybe we can even get it to align to the building. I think we do put, I think that we got to change back to concrete. Where is it? No, it's not dark gray. All right. Okay. Whoa, do. All right, let there be light. One piece at a time. Probably don't need it to be that wide if we're just running. Well, I guess this is going to have to sit on a whole slab of concrete. Like it sits on it, and then we have to sink it in anyway, right? So I guess we need to have a lot more of this. Probably should just bring a floor over, a roof over from a convention center or an exhibition hall. No idea. What are we calling things? Okay. Okay. Okay, I've put the code in. Code is in, locked. Um, do we want it to be just a short kind of short tunnel? I kind of have, like, we might be able to do something in the, yeah, the trick will be lifting it up to align it. Oh, let me see if it'll, like, if it'll align with, you know, like, align with the building. I know you can align scenery with a ride. Holy moly. It can, I think we can do well with it. I guess 2. All right, so we'll bring it up to the edge. Ooh, that's really sensitive. That's pretty close. Okay. All right, so that's that part. Now let's center it and then sink it down just a bit. Oh no, we got to raise it up, not sink it down. Sorry. That might be the actual distance. Let's see. Might get lucky here. Oh, come on. What? How come I can't, like, hit just one? I just want one. It's one more. One more. No, that's too many. Come on. We're live here. Oh, wait, is that it? No. Yes? Hang on. I think it's too high now. By 1. Okay. Hey, you know in the end, we get it and it's worth it. I keep hearing like 2 or 3 clicks every time I move it. Maybe I have to like move it too far away. Ooh, far away. It's hard to know where it is. Oh, that one's better. That looks pretty on the same line to me. Okay. I think it has to be at least something. So, no railing, no curbs. And then we'll work to match whatever we can. Okay. Dissatisfying asphalting sound. Okay, now we need to make sure it gets centered because it's off centered just a little bit. Not a betting man, but I'm pretty sure if I push this to the side a little bit, like even the tiniest little bit with the left stick, it is going to be off the concrete. No. It's like an insect having to do its dance. It is going to take off. It's like a spaceship. All right, too far to that side. I'm gonna use those. Ugh. I'm trying to move it with my mind, the force, instead of the controller, but it's so close. That's pretty good. Okay. It's pretty good. Things like it's. Oh, I see. If that would be on the line, and this is. We just move the gates to be right, like on the lines, and that's close enough. Or do we go, like, do we try to even nudge it one more time? Should we play with fire here? I think we need, it's like in between there is the sweet spot. Oh, don't do it. Come on, one more time. Did anything happen? Okay, so let's do this, because what we can control. All right, hang on, sorry. Place entrance is, now we can lock this right on that line, and we'll do the same here. Okay, now that we have that locked down, right, we're all here looking at, let's go get some perspective, right? That's the Performing Arts Center that we're working on at the end of the park here. We call this A Park, being the green. We're over the exhibit halls with our iconic observation wheel and our reflecting pool. Which is in front of the entrance hall, where guests arrive via portal. You can see some going back in there right now. So we've ditched the traditional drop-off by ship, by bus, and have a portal where those... The pool is closed, but I have seen some feedback left by a couple of guests that they weren't thrilled they couldn't find pool passes to go into the pool. But at least this body of water over here, which was just an awesome upgrade, isn't a pool. You know, the wheel still stands, right? And the Performing Arts Center that we're working on, right, will have its own kind of space, and will be really pretty awesome in its own right. I wonder, with all the stuff we did here, how is the monorail still only a 15% scenery bonus? I mean... some pool, some... Man. Y'all. All right. Let's settle down. let's settle down. Okay, let's figure out how. Well, it's hard. It's hard to know. Do they go in that or not? Maybe this still stays marble. Oh, is it still underneath? Oh, but that's risen up anyway, so what's the point? Like, maybe we just leave it like that. What is it? Hang on. Trying to get to the bottom of the. Yes, they walk within the plaza everywhere. We might have to just get people walking in here before we can really sculpt this area, but that's okay. All right, let's lay some walls down, because that's the next part. Is what is. We're not just gonna leave it out like, hey, thanks for coming to this really cool looking place, and now like, yeah, just go step outside there. Should we do something more round on that side? Makes it. Should we really make it overly complicated? Oh no, but I know what we could do. All right, let's lay out enough to cover everything. Oh. Woo! Why is there still a railing over there? Hang on, man. That was weird. Oh, is it... What, the having rounded corners? Yeah. Well, I think we do need to be a bit more organic when we get to the conservatory. I'd maybe like, and hey, look how much space we have. Our complexity meter is sitting about 35% or so. So this is about we can do this 2 more times in some capacity, right? I don't know that the buildings will be like as much as they are in this campus on the other side, but okay. Where were we? Oh, getting the fences down. Okay, we have knocked the fences down. Outside. This is probably one of the cooler things like we're doing. I wasn't the idea of the flying theater because I didn't have the DLC, like it only came recently, and I was like, oh man, it would be such a good idea to do that here. How we do more of them, and let's see how the flow is with one. If we really need to, I think we would have the space that we could absolutely expand it over. And we can do that. That would be relatively easy. And then we create different halls going different places, and then they can just like load into whatever one they want, I guess. We would need independent. We just leave the queues open, I guess. I don't know. Okay. go. And this is the other thing, is the back that we're doing here may change because how high this one is. Oh, I do want to do something interesting there. Okay. Let's get this down. Kind of funny that it's the ride that everybody would bury and put inside of a box, right? Never to be seen as you're flowing around the park, and you just know it's there. It's there, inside here. Like, we have to walk in to get to it or zoom through. You know, and then like a coaster is like the most prominent. Makes sense, I guess, in a way. Would love more options to make dark rides better, you know. Okay. It's crazy that it perfectly fits in there. That was delightful accident. All right. So how many more is this going to take? I think just one. Right? Yep. Okay. So that covers it. I mean, that's an easy... but then you have this glass down here. We do something interesting with it. I think we need to cover from where it's needed, which is at least here, if we keep things even. Maybe we ramp the other part up or something, you know? It's still pretty wild that, like, yesterday there was a time where this was just a patch of sand. Oh, I kept going. Go back. Okay. All right, that at least covers that part. We could run like a soft slope back up here. I don't mind it. Kind of lost all the glass through because now you do have the thing back there. Could sink that thing, but I guess no, it's probably not the. I think I think we need to kind of keep things somewhat practical, right? Because in the end, our enjoyment is going to come from flying around this place. Maybe walking around, we'll see it, but we'll be moved on to better and brighter things. Okay. So this should have, whoops, that should have flooring to it, right? Path. Let's go. Is that where it stops? Right there? That's fine. No, don't do one of those. Please don't do that. Why? Oh, good. Whew. Don't get that. This is gonna do one. It is. I know it. Paths. Gotta do this. I think we need to run it to like here. Hey, hey. Come on. Oh, no more. Stop it. Maybe it's a length snap. Oh, I know what we do. Let's take... Oh. Yeah. No, because then we lose the... let's just do this. Oh, come on. Goodness. Okay, almost there. That'll work now. No, don't do it like that. Is that how it will auto do it? I don't want that to happen. Pathing. Of course. It's not going to let me do it there. Oh, it's not even in the right place. Oh, weird. Hang on, let's get rid of those. Paths. Okay. All right, let's try it from here. Huh. There we go. That's... Oh, wow. How fun. All right, let's fix that. I get to fix these around here too. Okay. I think we did it though, right? We're good. Yes. Nice. All right, we are seriously golden there. The only part we're not, and we do have to consider this, is that means all the line is just this. So will it be enough where people will start crowding in this area and then be able to be slowly kind of let in that way, you know? And then what happens when they get in there? And then do we keep this room? Yeah, it's still like, it's transitioned from still transitioned from that, so why not? So you go here. All right. Don't know if we would. The only reason I would bring it higher is to. I don't think we need to. We can cap it off there, like it should be low. That's different. Okay. There's one way to fix that. Okay. And figure these walls too. Flooring maybe stays marble. Kind of looks weird it not being like that. The mashup between like the twangy Planet Coastery thing and the ambient speakers is pretty. That's pretty bad, actually. Come on, let's be honest. All right. Enter. Exit. Figure out what to do with these, but I don't want to get stuff built. Ooh, there's path in here now. Is there a better time for better light? Oh, of course, yes. There's path in here now, so let's go choose some benches. Probably have new benches with the sorcery thing too. Is there a sorcery bench? Just want to see what it is. Viking. Yeah, there is. What is it? Ooh, that's quite fancy, and so is this place. Wish it had cushions. So let's bring one into where we'll be, and then we can. Oh, you might be able to fit 2 benches over here. I can. Okay. All right. This one is easy to say yes because we've used it in a couple of places and we need to, I mean, let's get it recolored. No, not really. There's the monorail. I'm just keen to just put these sorcery benches now. I'm just curious what they'll end up. They don't look bad like being a performing arts center, but they're not very modern. But they equally can work. They just look a little cold. Yeah. Just might be a bad color to use. Not bad. Not great. That's actually not bad. I want to get something in there. Let's put a few in and see what it looks like. All right, let's get a couple of bins. Let's see here. Pop one there. How many do we have in there? I'll put another one over here. Okay. 3 bins. I think we can work to do some really neat stuff on the walls and in like here on these areas. There's so much room to do stuff with it. All right, I wanted to do something lightly more unique on this area here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can figure it out. maybe it's like B15. How many should we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. That's a lot. 1, 2, 3. And then the fourth. I think that's probably 1, 2, 3. I have to see how it measures. Maybe we just bring this out. Is it too custom-y for us to be taking on? Is the juice worth the squeeze here? How many did we say we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 1, 2. Oh, of course, my filters. My filters. This is another one of those things where like math would come into play. I'd say it's just a bit of patience and creativity. That one looks off. And that one is too. I don't know, let's do this. Let's do the dance. Dance it other way. All right. Let's see. Where do we get it from? And then we got to turn it. I don't think we're set on anything specific. Oh, that kind of, no, that's not it. I mean, it's got to be, we were on our own kind of, we were in our own place. And if we put this on the dot on the corner here, it's pretty close. Okay. Now let's move it forward and then see where that's going to align. See, that doesn't close. I mean, is that going to actually fill the space? Only one way to find out. All right. I say that's where we aim for, is just where it would be in a half. I always call that a half. I call grid height. I call 13.12 a full, and the 6.56 I call a half. I don't know why, but to me, like, that's the full and that's half of the full. So that's why I call it that. So if you hear me refer to bring it back a half or a full, that's what I mean. This thing is pretty close. We'll see if it's worth it in the end. It's almost a little more round than I wanted it to be. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it's uber close. No, it's right there. You just want to stay like that. Okay. I wonder, like, the one round piece that's there that does everything, like, that's already round, like, what? Oh, yeah, but you can't do this with that. Oh, how many pieces we have? 1, 2. It's even, so this side is, like, really clean. That one still has a line. Wonder if we can just move this one part. Ah, yes, we can. Oh, maybe we do it like that. So I'm thinking of, like, how we can put glass in here. Do we need to do that? I mean, it's really just... I mean, it kind of worked. Why don't we just replicate it on the other side and call it a day? Not call it a day, like, I'm not ready to leave y'all yet, but we'll move on. But that keeps some edges and covers the space back. Hopefully, all the hard work's already done, and we can rotation complete and just slide it over. No, I'm not going to do it. How? Oh, because it's completely from the other side. Oh, because I needed to move everything back. What's it called? It's still not. It's still off from that one. I need to move those back a half, right? So to say. And then we could move it in. Okay, we are getting some work done on our Performing Arts Center, aren't we? It wasn't like an exact 45. Isn't that weird? I guess it's not weird. It's just the way it is. So Let's not call it what it isn't. And we'll do the same with this one that we did with the other. Just a little better there. I think we could still... It's just a notch. That's it, and then just straight back a notch. There you go. Oh, almost. Okay. How often are we going to see that? The backside of the Performing Arts Center. I really can't get over how the shadow from the light and the shadows are making the Performing Arts Center on the... see, that one's on the ground. I thought before it was... Oh yeah, there's another one where it's like there. It's a cool one on the ground too, I guess. All right. The monorail in here. So, okay. That might just stretch right across. Let's not overcomplicate what we're trying to do here. Don't think that they would go over to that side. Is that enough? Or should we go like to... I can't really go all the way there. It is and it isn't. How do we... All right, let's not rush this. Let's figure out how we can complement this better. Okay, that's the height that we want to get to. Even if it's all the way... Yeah, see, that... oh, no, because now it's showing through, right? I think that's the height in the place that we want to get to. So, well... Oh. Come on. Right. Let's reverse engineer this. Okay. Is it that easy? That's an idea. Let's see. We know that distance is that 1.64. And could stagger the ceiling but it's not like... Let's see, what does it look like? Doesn't look weird, because you have like 3 layers to it now, but it's just not centered. Weird. Okay, let's do this for now, because at least this is the right place for it to be, and we can match it, right? And then you can go an extra layer here. Is that light gonna be coming through there like that? Yeah, that doesn't look right. That's the right height. Okay. I mean, I think that's what we have to go with. Let's figure out. We can just add a little piece to the tops of all these walls. We'll need to do that before we put a roof back on anyway. Then it'll be seamless, much more seamless. Right? That's just like we have the piece like in the walls already. Like there's some of them here. Over here, some of them are like over here. Yeah, here's like one. So we just take this. And easy peasy. And we should be able to find the same one for the marble. There it is. Easy peasy. Was that them all? Or is there one? Oh, we need to do it that way. That's definitely worth it. A few extra minutes just to raise the... We raised the roof! Raise the roof. Just want to cap this off here. Okay. Sweet. Look at that thing. All right, we are going to turn it on. Y'all been more than patient. We'll get this thing turned on in a few minutes. Hopefully these things don't move in a way where like it's going to break the roof structure. And it is kind of neat that maybe from here you do, maybe we leave it so you do see like all the mechanical works of it. Like, maybe not. Maybe from like just this level, the rest will close in. But maybe from this level you can see it, and you're like, oh, what is that? I need to go down here. Okay. Should we shift focus and put some path up here? Kinda need to do it. Yeah, let's just go for it. Woohoo! Path it. I pathed it a little too much. Is that all we need to get going? Yeah, that's all. That's all we need. Okay. Wrong way. Oh, the shadows are so awesome. We can let them get close to there, but I don't really want them walking any further than that, right? Then we could just use this. That's where we're going to want to get to. I'll leave it like a little space, right? So that can clip through the walls. And how's this sit over here? Gonna have to change the light again. Really close, actually, at the top of the... Like... Okay. Okay. All right, let's see what we got so far. All right, that's enough for us to get stairs in, because we should have these now. That's going to have to get pulled back. Okay. Okay, so we're going to advance move that. Okay. Now, moment of truth. Can we... All right, let's grab a long width. We only need to do this once, and then we can copy it over. We're better off doing it from, ooh, plunk, from up here, like right there. That thing's all ooh, come on. Straighten out. Let me help you a little bit. Okay. It's kind of doing a thing. Okay, come on. That's about as, that's good-ish. It happened, right? What is this? Ooh. Oh, that might have been from when we were doing stuff before, or like the old monorail station. Okay, so... Alright, this should... somewhere around there, right? It was, give or take. Ah ha ha. All right. All right, let's test it out. Come on. Okay, here we are. Where is everybody? Is the park closed? Oh, there they are. I guess they can't come over here yet, right? Well, this place looks massive. Okay, let's see. Do we go up or go... We going up. We're doing it. Climb these big stairs. Wow, this place is massive. Oh. No vehicle and station, like... Right, we can't go over, right? Ooh! Right. Perfect. That's great. Okay, let's fill in the last few spaces. That did get filled in, okay. All right. So we need the ramp. Okay. Just do that, right? Yes, do that one. Oh, I can't see it. There it is. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and ramp. Oh. Oh, this place is so cool. Ha 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 ha. Okay, nice, starting to look nice and dark in there. Hey, friend. Wow. Well. Okay. We're just stopped by this, so this should be part of the other one. And then we'll have... Well, maybe let's get the line in. Let's get the queue in for the monorail first. Did that actually hit one of our... I felt like it did latch to something. Not yet. Okay, let's do that then. Let's clear off that. And let's take... All right. One, two. How far is that sitting on the other side of it? Okay, that's perfect. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can go all the way to 5, right? I think so. Okay. Wait, can we? Yeah. No, let's not do that. Let's get to, yeah, let's keep it there. Okay. So take these. Let's do it the other way. It's gonna do that thing. Come on. Why do you gotta do that? Why? Let's remove that. Let's... Oh, wait. There's some crossover? Oh, no, that's down further. Let's take some more of it away so we have a longer... Alright, and then let's go back this way. See? Ha ha. Okay, and then... Now, easier to run this one. I think that's all the path. Let's see. That means you can let people. You could you could let people in here. You can let. All right. There's some. Probably don't need this part right here. All right. Let's do that. Okay. Don't need that. Oh, this is going to be cool. Well, actually, may see people in on it. I don't know if we're going to open. Maybe we soft open. Kind of did that with the wheel, right? Hopefully it won't look too spongy with people walking up these stairs. It's quite on the top of it. If anything, they might look like they're walking on air rather than through the stairs. Felt cool when we were doing it. All right, so this monorail station is actually fully operational. Right? Still has no scenery, but it is. This is operational now. That's fully hooked up. That means that one's hooked up and it has a station. This one's hooked up and it has a station. That one over there is hooked up and has a station, but nobody's going here. I don't know what's going on. We will have to rebuild it, but path shows something is there. It's really weird. Everything else, are people going on the wheel? Yeah. Everything else isn't good. Are people shopping at the shop? Take a shop break. People are really digging this shop. What about the eatery in this food hall area? Oh yeah. Got plenty of people dining, cleaning up, walking around. Fantastic. Monorail. But now we can figure out, you know, our monorail approach. I think it would be neat to do this, curve the monorail here, right? It takes 3 bends to curve. So if you curve to here and then curve back and then curve into this and kind of do like a nice S into that. This place is really looking cool. And I do think that we could build up stuff on the sides, like as far as the complex that this is part of. I do think that we will need to have some stuff here. And yeah, maybe there is the call to expand this thing. Didn't really think how we're going to put a roof on this. I might have just made that more difficult for us than I needed it to be. Okay, we'll figure that out soon. All right. So we got all those things in. Let's open up the pathing and test to see if people it's just going to override what's there, but it shouldn't matter, right? Okay. Let's see what happens now that that's connected to path. Let's speed things up a bit. Oh, they turned around. Are they going back? Did they forget something in the shop? Yes. Hey, come here. Check out the Performing Arts Center. Oh. Yeah. Should we test the path? Oh, yeah. Something's not right here. I see it. That's the problem. That one, that one, that one. That one. And even where these are at, but that's kind of flat. but that needs to come up. These are too low. Okay. Let's do that. All right. Okay. Let's make sure that this is... Okay. We'll get there. All right. I'm just going to slide this whole thing down. Too steep. Oh, of course you're going to try to pull some of that stuff with me. Not going to work. Too steep. I know your tricks. We all know your tricks. Can we just do that? That might be more of a problem than I know. Like, does that mean that these are on different heights here, or did this end up connecting? See, that looks better. Let's see. Okay. We're going. We're still going. Let's go this way. We're going there. Let's do a twist and a turn. We're going. Don't hold your breath. Okay, we're going, and we're going up. We're going up. Oh, into the Performing Arts Center. Going in the lane for the monorail. We're in the monorail. I don't know if I hopped in and taken much of a trip in the monorail. I think it will be better if the kind of S curves. Obviously, will move the trees. You can even see into the. Then you'll get you a little closer to the food hall, and you'll be able to really see inside there. That's kind of neat. And you see the wheel. It's really nice. Oh, see? And now we're at the entrance hall. Why aren't people using this? This is super cool. Right? Okay. Come on, people. Like, oh, here they come. Don't go to the shop. Don't go to the shop. Don't go. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Are they going to go up? They're going up. It's a little, they're going up, they're going down. Trying to find their way. They don't want to do it? Okay. Did she just run up there? Oh, because I have the speed up. I mean, some things we can do is we can open these up. All right, this gives purpose to what people can do here. And then, been talking about opening that ride and playing around with that. The tension, I know. Who is doing that? Can they stop? Is the... Oh, wait. Look how low the path is. Some... Huh. Okay. Why? I wonder why that happened. It's like the path is up. That is odd. That makes no sense whatsoever. Come on. Get out of town. Okay, is that better? Whoa, wait, now we're stuck. We can't even get in there. That's what we put the ceiling on. What is it made of? Oh. Gotcha. And that is fixed. And fit. Okay, now nobody's going to be going down an imaginary dip. This place looks awesome now. We have so much more that we're going to do to this. This is an ambitious build. We have lighting to bring in here. Think we can like to bring in some banners like we did in the exhibit hall. I think banners potentially would look really cool hanging down. What we're going to do is we're going to take a brief breather where everybody will have all of 2 minutes to go grab a drink, a snack, and I promise in a few minutes we are going to turn on testing for the attraction here. We will turn testing on and we'll check out the ride. And then, depending on how long that'll take and what we do with it, we may start adding a few more elements, or we'll work to carry on next time. But stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, and we're going to turn that attraction on. If you're enjoying what you're watching, really appreciate a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more streams and get alerted to it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, right? Really enjoy the opportunity that I've had lately to do more streams and post stuff like this. So looking forward to sharing more with y'all. We'll be right back on Button and Brick here. Stay hydrated. Don't go anywhere. That attraction's getting ready to be cranked on. Okay. Oh, look. There. Yeah, see, it gets a little bit in some areas it's over, some areas it's a little spongy. But the idea of these big steps, and I don't know where I've seen stuff like that, but you know, it was just really neat. And the other steps that would be there if these weren't, that you can build with the paths, are really micro steps. It's like 100, and it almost looks like more of a noisy pattern than these awesome these stairs like this. Okay. We should bring him down here. We didn't clear this space with him yet, did we? Okay. I figured he's gonna have enough room. Our dude. No, I didn't want to add you to the building. Okay, let's undo him. This always happens. He just likes being a parts of things. I don't blame him. Oh, edit the building. You're one of just 2,000 something items in there. Edit. There we go. I have freed you from the building, my friend. Okay. Let's check this thing out. All right, so... All right, the cover's perfect there. Do we want to end up covering... Let's see. I mean, I want to leave like something, some of this open, but we could... Four... That was 3 before. 1, 2, 3. I guess we start fresh anyway. Till the thing breaks. Where is that here? All right. Won't delay anymore. I know. Said we're gonna turn this thing on. See, that starts going into the works of it. I mean, that part might be. Maybe we just do it and it's like cut out of it. Like, is there like another one fit in here? No, you don't want it to interfere because that's the edge of the screen, right? Yeah, like no, we need that. We need that clear. You know, and even this might not be worth it to have here. We may want to bring in like black panel wall, or like do you say before try the stars? That might be a really cool idea. All right. Until then, right, and before, we're gonna have to put a top on this thing too. Figure out how to get from here across and cover all of this. But it's been my own delay before checking this out too, so let's check this thing out. Where is... Okay. Change image. Okay. Okay, so there's 4 things. Cascading cosmos, high above high lens. It's a lot of high. Rising over ruins, and winding down woodland. I would say any of them could be, because they could be science-y, right? Let's just go... I know what the Cosmos ones look like, because that's what's there. Let's go with the next one. I don't know what kind of scenery you would attach to this. I mean, is this not enough scenery attached to this thing? I mean, come on. Scenery bonus. Look, it's at 200 out of 200. So, but the monorail's at 15%. Like, scenery bonus 100%. But the monorail's at 15. Is it because that station is so blah? What if we just got rid of that station and it's just these two? Is it the line? Is it having to go back behind buildings? Okay, I'm talking too much and all right, here we go. Let's run a test and see what this thing does. Should we go on it? Seat. Yeah, like in the middle. Oh. Okay, so test, go, seat, in the middle. Woohoo! Oh, it changed. Okay. Oh, that was abrupt. A fade would have been good. Okay. All right, let's go check out the next one. Rising over ruins. Okay. Let's watch this one from the outside now. It's so awesome. Okay. All right. So from here, your resolution is okay enough, but when you're on the ride watching it, it looks, well, you all saw it with your own eyes. It's really blown out, grainy, distorted. If this was super clear when you're on the ride, even if it was just as clear as like this, that would be really neat. Is it that hard? It's not like 5 seconds of video either. It's actually a pretty decently timed, sequence. Which, if that, you think about it, like everybody, everybody wants this, wants this. This is still pretty impressive. I, for what it is and it being in the game, I mean, it's pretty impressive. I think with you have this game on PC and you have this and you upload different videos and you're able to figure out how to do better resolution or whatever, I think this could be like super awesome. But even for what this is, like this is perfect. It's like that is the theater. It's a performing arts center. There's the theater. Like it's actually, it says flying theater in the. Should we do it like this where it's just open? there's something interesting to doing it like that open, because people are seeing some, like, we close the top here. There's a roof, but you would be able to see some of the works of it, and it could draw you in. That's something about that, like the raw mechanicalness and not overly hiding that. And then if we were also smart, we'd figure out maybe put a glass ceiling, so if we are just doing zoom overs of the park, right, you actually get to see it. Like, I'm not opposed to it being out in the open like that. I think what we do is close off as much around this as possible, which, that being round, I'm not looking, don't have an immediate easy answer to that. Is there another one that we didn't do yet? How fast do they change when you click it? Winding down woodland. All right, we'll let that one go again. How cool. What's it look like in light? Is it the screen bright enough, or is it get... Ah, yeah, not bad. What about the seats? So you see them moving? Oh. Okay. Well, I'm geeked out about that. This is not the woodland ones, right? This is still the yeah, the ruins. Okay. All right, let's go. Is anybody... We did see people walking up the steps. Did anybody ever come down here? I mean, if we open that ride, people are either going to come in there or not. I mean, that would be the best way for us to test everything, and then we close the ride to continue the construction. Yeah, I think we should do... Ooh, the forest one's cool. All right, while that's playing, let's check out the Cosmos one next. And then, so far, like the idea of the mountain one is kind of like the most Soarin', and I think it's kind of fits. It's kind of neat. I like that one. Although this is good. I like the green. See, that's still like... Yeah, this one's pretty good too. Kind of does have more than just forest. All right, let's go on it again too. Here's the space one. Yeah, I figure that's kind of like what we have a video of already, right? And then we're gonna be... Oh, that's kind of different. To take us somewhere else? Whoa. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. What? Let's see it from... Oh, I like the space one. They're all cool. Like, they're all cool enough, you know? I don't know. I don't think we can have it where it runs in a sequence where it does one, the next. So, like it's a random ride of, no, we'll leave the sequence. We're not going to get into trigger. Could get into trigger stuff where there is wind, water, snow, any effects that we want to bring into that. I guess you can do that. I don't know. They're all so neat. All right. That'll be the thing. Like, we can just go in and change it anytime. Now showing. Now showing. Right? Maybe we have a season where, hey, for a few episodes, this is the one that, and then we change, right, what it'll be. So that, we do have to solve for a couple of challenges. And that's okay. I like those challenges. Oh, were we going to open this up and check the flow, right? Let's do it. Oh, I think people are going to absolutely freak out about this thing. Let's see how fast people are starting to come over. I don't have a lot of people opened up into the park right now on purpose. Like, you can max out of. There are absolutely people heading that way. Let's go check out what's going on now. Oh yeah. They're making their way. This is what I'm talking about. Ho ho. They're making their way down. Maybe when they're done, one of them will go on a monorail. I don't know. And, right? They're naturally aggregating in this, and then the queue can start forming. Well, let's see what happens there. Let's move our dude. We know everything's good there. Let's put him. He's very excited to figure out what we're going to do for the conservatory here. But this is going to end up helping bring a lot of green space in and be very botanical-y. Maybe some waterfalls or something. I don't know. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Entrance. Okay, let's get this snap off. Move that back, change that to relative, swing that back around, and zero. Challenge is exit and getting it the exact same size when we didn't build it the exact same way. And that is going to be interesting. for sure. Gonna have to get some like guidance or like directional signage going on too in the park somewhere. I don't really know how to do that. I'll have to figure that out along the way. For now, it's just and what we'll do. Man, smooth. That's the size it's going to end up being, and that's an E for exit. But we're going to have to still build it and shrink it down, which is that's really not what I wanted to do, but we can find out the size of that. So I think we'll be all right. Okay, so we get rid of it, and then we're gonna go ahead and add it. It's 38. And that's the area. Okay. So now going strong. Get this to 38. That should be the same. Easy peasy. Okay, so now that's there. We're gonna that's the center is this line here anyway. And voila. Voila. So nice. It's so nice. Should they really be able to watch the other? Might have to put like sliding doors behind it. Like maybe that's the trigger is at the starter end. Like we have doors that can open up. For now, this is good. I mean, they're going on it. It's queuing up exactly kind of how we were planning on it. It would just be fantastic if people started using the monorail. It's a fantastic service. Right, exit entry. Here, oh, see, like we did use the TVs above in the exhibit halls for the signs. I don't know if we'll do that again if we're gonna use the screens for anything else. Okay, cool. And like, this is what we want to see. They're sitting on the bench. Cool. Yeah, after that ride, you have to sit down, right? Um, looks like, are you gonna go order something? Great. Well, ah, I see what you just did. Uh-huh. I see what y'all are doing. Nope. Go wait. They paused for a second, huh? All right, so what we're just gonna do is gonna line up a bunch of these barricade fences. Believe it or not, these were used also in the shop. In the marketplace area. And these will restrict guest access. And if you bury them under the floor, they should hold that, and we should see the behavior that nobody's going to be crossing either this set, right? Because we'll do one there, right? And then we bring the other one over here, and that way. Now, some sneaky people might try to. We'll see what happens. Let's see if that helps direct traffic. But I mean, wow! Like we've got all the path and flooring into everything. We've installed our theater. We definitely have more work to do, and I'm really excited to share that with y'all. We need to do some cool lights. I will show you. There's whoa. Oh, these are oh, those that kind of would. Yeah, well, that we'll get to that. This very, very simple lamp. I want to try to do some interesting stuff here with it. This is kind of like the light aesthetic, I think maybe we could go with. And they could just be kind of, maybe it could be like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And it's just like free out there. Same thing on this side is, maybe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're kind of just free. Yeah. Obviously, we would line it up, but I'm just saying, yeah, maybe not. All right, well, we'll figure it out. But this, this is the fixture that I think wanted to incorporate into this area. We always do figure it out. And there are others along with it, like this we used in the Kind of shop. Also, you know, there might. Ooh. Oh. Don't mind if we do for a minute. At all. Mm-hmm. All right, we need some signage here. To me, the screens work the best, but let's go take a quick look. I think we'll put in a few more moments. Let's see, where are we at? 220. Gone strong. Shop signs. Yeah, I mean, it could be like, you know, these are clean to use. I like having something up here. Yeah, maybe we just leave that out there like that, kind of like a. I'm gonna watch people walk through it though, right? Oh. Maybe not. Maybe it actually will help divide like that. Let's do that. Okay, back to where. Yeah, see, none of them are consistent outside of that. Right? They're all kind of like. Should we give one for Latte Love too? I think it's. I guess it would kind of be like that more. Did the other one have a... Yeah, so maybe you flip it around. All right, something like that. I don't know. Screens work best. No question about it. We have a lot of space to do some big art here. That's another thing. That was one thing I was like, can we... I think, I don't know if people, but can we create some more art, like giant something on the wall there? There's plenty of open space for it. No way. Look at that. Oh, if you've hung around and you're still here. Somebody is really gonna go on the monorail? No. I can't believe it. I'm so excited about that. We couldn't figure out what was going on, and then we just had listen every. There's already other people on it. Oh no, that's them. Ooh. Let's go. right, we'll meet you over there. Or not. Whoa. Okay. I had my expectations fair. Oh, wait. Wait. They're coming in too. Still has the scenery. We gave them purpose with the attraction. Why isn't the wheel? This is blowing my mind. I kept thinking something was wrong over here. It wasn't wrong. We just needed something more. Go, 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 go. It's like your whole group wants to go in there. Oh. And they're running and so excited. Oh. Wow, what an exciting stream. All right. Well, we have our ride working. Definitely need more work on this. This is one quite complex build in the end. We've kept it simple. We're just dilly-dallying around here, aren't we? Should replace this. Right? Oh, just when I had the monorail working, I went ahead and deleted it. Oh, really? Come on. Well, if I ever need to prove to myself that it worked, I will just go back and watch this stream. Why aren't those all connected? Or is it just that the glass isn't connected to it? Yeah, that's all it is. I can bring the glass over after. Oh, it was all the way back there. I'm glad I just double checked that. I need to bring this glass over. I think there's 1, 2, 3 pieces of it. 4. Is that too much glass? That is. I just need to bring over that. Oh, this glass. He's a pain in the concrete. Okay, now we need to figure out. Oh, this should be easy actually because everything's in half. Aha. Huh. The glass will be an interesting one to figure out. Maybe I don't worry about it as much. Alright, do that, and then don't do this glass. That glass. Okay. Alright. Figure that out in a second. I can't believe the monorail was working and oh, look, here they come. Alright, I'm not as bummed out anymore. Huh, I wasn't bummed out, I'm just joking. Oh. Okay, it must be getting late. It's the only logical explanation for this. There's logical explanations for everything. Don't do it. Okay. Yeah, the glass thing. That was a challenge here too, and it's like there's a little bit sticking through on that side. I could just move this down, but tough to get everything perfectly even. You know, that's not true. We could probably just move these gates. Right? Move exit. Tell us what we're gonna do. We're gonna do. No, it's gonna snap into place. All right, we need it to be like that. Maybe it's just gonna go here. Okay. No. That happened on the other one too, man. It was just not. Oh. I think I just put it in the same exact space. Okay. Let's just edit this. Okay. There's already... No, let's clear out this first. This is definitely going to be worth it in the end, if we can get it right. Like, yes, for sure. Gonna be getting it. We'll get it close. Glass is still... Let's see if we can... The first thing we can do is... This one we can shrink down. We have plenty of room. That's another thing we have to go check down and to see if any of these are breaching anything down weird below. All right, like down here, which... All right, you'll see them there. These we had to do some really interesting things to get that to work. The glass on these sides, because the rest of them were going through, and then right, so not too bad. That's all right. None of it is visible from guests area, and now all the railing for now, like that, it all matches. Oh, it's so cool to see people. What happened with the monorail? It is open. Man, I've deleted it too many times. It was working so perfectly. Well, really appreciate everybody hanging out today. Wish you a good day, good evening, depending on wherever you are. The guests absolutely love this attraction too. You see, this is it. The queue is done, like where that... Pardon me. That's the end of the queue, so this is what was going to be interesting to see how people start congregating around this area, like where things naturally. Also, you'll see that they are going around the barriers. So we don't have that challenge anymore. Let's see. See, he's going to have to walk back around. He wants to go in. Sorry, that's the exit, and this is the entrance. Do we need another sign here for exit? Or to monorail? I mean, I think that's kind of self-explanatory. I mean, might need like some sign, some directional sign that says like, you know, monorail. That's loud. I'll have to figure that out. So The coolest part about this is we're at a place where everything starts becoming design choices and decorative. Not sure about the ones with the lights in the back, because I think that might take over from the ones in the front. What do y'all think? These? I think they're in groups too. Well, maybe we just leave that one at the bottom and then get rid of these. That is awesome. Yeah. I don't mind repeating it with the ones down. Maybe even near. I'll have to think about that. I mean, I can see those other lights like here, like do, 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 do. Right? The one I showed you earlier. Ah, these come in the. I haven't checked all this stuff because we have this pack now. We can do a crystal exhibit. That's ornate. You know what is in there that would be? There is a. Okay, wait. Stop getting distracted. Okay. That was kind of a weird thing there. Okay. We just do this every one across the board. Oh, because I understand. Part of it's the station, part of it's not. Yes, every one, right? Duh, 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 duh. Pretty neat. I kind of like maybe the one layer of them. I don't know if this part makes sense too. Alright, let's try it this way then. 1, 2. We can come back to it. I do like those though. What a cool view. Too bad we gotta have to close at least up to that part in. It's so cool. Oh, that was almost good. Oh, so cool. We almost don't need the towers as much as we did in the beginning to understand where things are at and where our limitations. I mean, I think we know where we're kind of going now. So we could probably get rid of those. I mean, for now, I mean, I think we have to. We did so much. Look, we got the monorail working. I haven't seen anybody at it for a minute, but we got the monorail working. We got a new attraction in here. Right? And did a lot of work to get kind of even just bridging this area and just trying to figure out and see how this was going to align, and like everything kind of just fell into place, which is just, I didn't think about watching any of the guests on it. Ah. Are they done? Or are they waiting to launch? Are y'all stuck? Oh, you wait. We're still filling up. It's a capacity thing. I think it's set to do like half. That you need half. Yeah, the area is working out like. Oh, love to get your all's thoughts on it, but I'm really happy with how it came out. I mean, everything else we do is just going to be enhancing, right? Because functionally speaking, this is the best right here. Seeing people in the line for the monorail, that's just awesome. Functionally speaking, everything seems to function well. Structurally speaking, different story. And you know what we configure and work to do for the roof. You know, all right, it covers this over. Let's lay some pieces down. Oh yeah, are we gonna leave that open? That's gonna be fun. Oh, what am I getting myself into? Calling out that this is gonna be an ambitious build is what we're getting into. Ambitious for me. I've seen work that other creators have done online, and I will tell you, like, unbelievable, like, next level. Really next level stuff, and there's a lot of creative individuals out there. That is for sure. Everything else there has to be customized. That's not true. Maybe we can bring in some of the smaller. I mean, we can move. This can be moved over. You know, like I mean, this can, right? So split. Right. I mean, until it starts popping out. This can do the same. Whoa. Oh, having something actually be on the opposite side of the exhibit halls now is just like it was all the idea is always there, but just being able to see it now is just neat. That thing has some sound to it. Oh. Okay. It's not overly icky. It closed in a lot more, and that'll allow us to get those last few pieces just much more easy. Relaxing build. Max relax. Let's see what we can fill that in with, because we're definitely not going to end the stream with that sitting like that. I won't do that to y'all. I wish. It's not an even. It doesn't need to be. I mean, that's got to be the answer, right? Okay. I mean, just to use it kind of as a piece. Why is it? Oh, it is on its own. It doesn't need to be perfect because it doesn't. It'll be able to go into the wall. It just needs to be able to cover the space, right? And even like might be able to flip it around the other way too. Okay, first is let's get it. Oh, there's a lot of flashing there. We can fix that. Right. Wall and floor are not the same height. That's just going to be tedious. But if we can get like a close enough, we can grab them both. Backward. Nope. There we go. I'll just group We can't group them, but we can still do what we want with them. We can still have our way here. This is definitely more work than I wanted to do with this part, with zero question. But didn't want to just leave the end kind of what's it called, just squared off. I still think we could do something interesting with the elements. Could bring it up a little bit, but for the most part, from back here, it looks great. All right, we're just going to do that again. But we will raise it up a notch this time. And then we can go do the other ones. I don't want it to show the shape we're using as much as so that does need to be the under one in some way. I'm just trying to minimize it. Like that's fine. That's better. It's gonna be there no matter what. It's not like we're just. Is there a concrete drawing tool? Well, I guess the pathing tool is. Little more, and a satisfying finish. Oh, that was close. Oh. Of course. Dramatic finish, of course. Okay, let's go just bring this side up a notch, and then that's kind of a neat thing. We can see if we can help with the. All right, just a little bit. Okay, that's better. And then what's flashing here? A good chunk, huh? Oh, well, we can probably. Okay, that's fixed a little of it. Okay. Yeah, good. It's a little better. We got some over here too. Not a little bit, not as bad. I don't know if I can see it more there. Oh yeah, you can really see that one. That's it. And that one. A little bit. Yeah, all these ones that are anyway, they're independent anyway. Yeah, I don't want to reveal too much of the other one too. All right, that's better. Okay, cool. All right, is it perfect? No. Perfect for now, yes. This, oh, and we're like, I said that like we're done, and then we have to do all of this internal corner here. I don't even know how we're going to do that. I have no idea. That's outside corners, right? There's not a lot of inside corner stuff. All right, we'll figure that out. And the question is, do we block this side in? How does this get closed in? Maybe we just do that thing where it would just went all the way back. Like that. But it's not to here. It's how many more down is that? I mean, it's like right in between the two. There's down a half and then one here. So this is the level of it. I mean, it does fit. We can just put like a... We can use diagonal too. Let me just try to frame stuff in. At least we'll have... And as you always know, we will be refining things more along the way. But got a good chunk done today with stuff. Been a pleasure. All right. Like to see, like I guess it can all can close in because you can still see it. And then we leave this top open so we can see it. I mean, it's like that. It's like you think you're going to do it at a 45-degree angle, but that actually doesn't math with the how far we dropped it down. Of course. So let's go with a 30-degree angle. Just can't help myself there, huh? Okay. All right. Now we're cooking. It still kind of looks a little weird. I don't mind going and just squaring that all back out again. Okay. All right, so it's kind of like a neat open air thing. That way, when we fly by, we can check this thing out. And we'll figure out what we're going to do, like, to really close it. But your Performing Arts Center is in. I still think we have an opportunity to fill some more stuff out here. Let me think about what we're going to do there. And then, you know, between now and then, I'm sure we'll figure something out. This looks great here, and most importantly, like we got all the biggest, coolest new attraction in here, but we got the monorail working. It's so awesome, it's so cool, so neat. I'm really, really excited, and you know, besides that, you have stuff like this that's showing up. You know? All right, well, it's a good amount of fly-throughs, and this place is really coming together. It feels big in here too. I mean, that's tall ceilings. I think that's what we wanted to go. The quite awesome. Seeing the monorail come through, having the monorail work. Have to get some signage in here and do some other things. I think we have, plenty of time to develop this space. You see like how far all the other spaces come along once we get a couple of drafts, but I mean, second draft, this place is pretty awesome. Like, I didn't know how long it would be before we could start moving on to the conservatory. But, this space is going to be filled soon. And then, at that point, we have all of this entire campus, I would say mostly complete, with the option for expansion into these two areas back here. Potential expansion here, I guess. There is space for it. Will there be, but this might just mean, hey, we want to add a couple more of the theaters in here, and this place maybe, I don't know. I guess that would just be back here. Having open space is a good thing. Like, we don't need a crowd. That was another thing. Try to give everything as much space as we can around it. And I remember when this building for the observation wheel was like, oh man, that's such a large... Look, it's not getting too much of a line anymore. I guess probably because everybody's going over there. Oh, I can't get enough of it. And that was the hardest thing, is to figure out how we were going to have a monorail station at the same level and get people through. But that ended up working out pretty all right. So we have a lot of height in here to have to fill, I think, in some ways or another. Be very easy to bring some ivy in there too, and kind of soften it lightly. Maybe some other planters. Open to some suggestions. We'll figure something out. Until then, right? Thanks for joining the stream. If you didn't catch yesterday's, when this was just, it was just this sand. And the progress. You can also go check out the other live streams where we built each area, starting from the entrance hall. Oh, I can't believe everybody's going on the monorail now. That's so great. The reflecting pool, the exhibit halls, not 1, 2, but 3 of them. This was the banner I was gonna use over in the there we go. Soon to have exhibits or conventions or any of that. Would love would love to have a community where your convention is there and your exhibit is there and your exhibit is there, right? And we run a walk through videos of like all of the exhibits, and then they come in, and they're seasonal or whatever. That would be kind of neat. Right, and then we did the observation wheel with all of the inlaid glass, which came out really, really gorgeous. And then this awesome station for it. And right before the performance hall, we just built this marketplace. With a shop. And we got window displays. And in the shop, it's glass ceiling. Really active in here always. The visitors love coming in the shop. And then there's this food hall or eatery area with a living wall. Here's other banners we can use in the theater, but yeah, I think we should have something hanging. They kind of do something. And then when we finished that, began work on the Performing Arts Center, and we have a really good grasp on what we're doing. It's long, tall building. Do we, maybe this is maybe the monorail goes into, like, we build out the structure a little bit, maybe so it's like a tunnel, so the monorail goes into a tunnel here and then into that and then out. Maybe there's another tunnel or something there. We could build out a bit more of the side. I mean, we could put landscaping rocks there. It's going to do like some cascading waterfall, but I think we'll use that idea in another area in the future. This is holding big purpose for itself right now, so that's cool. Anyway, as one monorail comes, another one leaves, and as one stream has started, it shall and also come to an end. I don't know, this sounds like unprolific streaming. But for Button and Brick, this is the Performing Arts Center in our Modern World Expo build in Planet Coaster 2. Flying Theater, Performing Arts Center. That's a good attraction. Imagine what we're gonna do next. Knowing we have to keep up with what we're doing and the work we're expanding on. All right. Until next time, we'll leave you with this shot. Yeah, that's a good one. Wow, it almost looks like a tiny building from there, and then like you come to this thing and it's just massive. Like when you see people around there. So it lets the wheel still shine as like the central icon, but provides a really good anchor. Looking forward to getting that really in place. It's going to be awesome. Thanks again. Hope everybody has a good evening or whatever time you are in. And we'll see you on the next stream. Have a good one. Until next time.